Our next guests today with Community Focus on Washington County are Kim Fritz, who is the president of the Springfield Business and Professional Women's Club, and Jenny Shotsky, who is the chair of the wine tasting, and our annual wine tasting, and who is the regional director for the Northeast region of the North Central region of the Business and Professional Women's State Organization. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
And my being a member and officer of the Springfield BPW, the Business and Professional Women's Club is near and dear to my heart. And it's an important organization in Washington County, and we have a lot of members. I don't know what Jenny's
close to 70.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Close to 70.
So, that's fabulous. So, and every year we do the Unhappy Hour event. So, Kim, I want you to tell us all about that.
Well, thank you, Lisa. I just want to mention that Lisa's a past president of Springfield Business and Professional Women, as is Ginny, a past president, and they are both co-vice presidents at this point. So it's kind of fun to have us all together. The Springfield BPW, invites you to go to Unhappy Hour and Wear Red Day. It is Tuesday, April 26th from 5:30 to 7, and that is at Mordecai's on Main here in Springfield. So we'd love to have everybody come. We will be sending out invitations. The whole idea of Wear Red Day and Unhappy Hour is that we are promoting equal pay for women. I looked at some statistics regarding that, and from where they started recording pay comparisons back in the 50s, we were only at 60% at that point, 60 cents to $1 for a white male. That's white women versus white men. And recently we've made some groundwork for sure. We are now at 79 cents for a white male's dollar. Unfortunately, for minority women, it's much worse. It's anywhere between 50 and 64%, 50% for black women and 64% for Hispanic women. So it's really very important that people come out and show support for equal pay for women. It's the right thing to do. There's absolutely no reason for there to be unequal pay. And we would love to have people come out on Tuesday, April 26th. Again, it's from 5:30 to 7, and that's at Mordecai's on Main. And we will have free appetizers. Yay!
Yes.
Mordecai's is offering a discount on drinks, and that includes Coca-Colas and things like that. You don't have to have alcoholic beverages. And we also will have some door prizes. And it's also a way to increase our membership, as we will try to get members to pay their dues that day and also pay back the club, essentially, for joining in.
We will also give 2 free memberships.
That's
that day.
Mm-hmm. Great.
And our door prizes.
Door prizes. Usually the door prizes are red purses. And the red purses signify what Kim was talking about with the deficit between men and women's salaries. So that's the purpose of the red purses.
Yeah.
And wearing red.
We wear red because we encourage everyone to wear red because we're in the red.
Actually,
compared to
that's a good point.
Males.
Actually, you're in the red until April the 12th, which was just yesterday.
Which
and the
unequal pay day.
The nation actually celebrates on April the 12th. We postpone ours until our regular meeting day, which is not a meeting, it's a social. So that's the significance of the red.
Right.
It should be a fun evening.
It always is.
We hope that people will come. We've had anywhere from 30 to 60 people there, so we're hoping that we get a really good attendance to it. It's just a lot of fun. It's a good way to socialize and meet some new people. I know, like for me, I've been in Springfield for 5 years, so it's not like I know everybody in the world, and it really helps a lot to help women to get socialized into the area.
Right. And for us to come together to show, as you said, as you already said, Kim, to how significant that is, and coming together to show our support in the need to increase pay for women.
Yes.
Who's doing equal pay for equal pay for equal work.
Exactly. Right.
So I think, that's very important, and we always do get some new members, and
Yes, normally we will average about 10 new members at that event, which is awesome.
Yeah, and it's open to everyone,
men
and we've
women.
had men as well come to show their support,
And we actually have male members.
Yeah,
so we have,
So they come and show their support, which is really good.
Yeah.
And we have to mention Mordecai's too. How.
Yeah, they've always been very supportive of the business and professional women. They don't charge us for room space for our regular meetings. They also supply, appetizers and discounted drinks and things like that for occasions such as this. And they've just been phenomenal supporters of Springfield business and professional women.
So basically, it's in honor of Equal Pay Day with the Springfield Business and Professional Women and Mordecai's.
Right.
Yeah.
Would be a good way to say that.
Yeah. So we just encourage everyone to come out.
Yes. Come join us.
Yep.
Where's
Again,
that?
it's
Do you
on
have a flyer on
Tuesday.
that, Kim?
Tuesday, April 26th, and that is from 5:30 p.m. to 7 o'clock at Mordecai's on Main in Springfield. And again, we're going to have free appetizers, discounted drink specials, and door prizes, including membership to BPW. So we'd love to have you.
We'll have some Equal Pay Day candy bars, too.
And Kim, if they want additional information, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at 502-460-0764, or they can also call Ginny. Ginny also is involved in it, or they can call.
Or they can call me too.
Right.
Right.
And Kim, because your operation is with Village
Green Wholesale Nursery.
Green Wholesale Nursery.
Right.
Of course, they probably have a hard time getting in touch with you at work because you're so busy.
We are busy
this time of year.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you for coming in today. I know how busy
Thank
you are.
I still have my boots on underneath here, so.
That's a working woman for you.
right.
Always on the go. And then Jenny is going to talk about our annual event, another annual event we have, which is the Springfield BPW wine tasting. Now we have been wine tasting, and we've been wine and stein, and now we're back to wine tasting.
Right.
So you want to elaborate on that, Jenny?
I will. First thing I'm going to say, Springfield Business and Professional Women's Club has been in existence for over 50 years. And we are part of a state federation, which we've kind of talked about the equality for women, and that is basically what we're here for. And through the wine tasting, we support women. And we'll get into that a little bit more. Our proceeds support women's scholarship funds. But the 14th annual wine tasting will be held on Saturday, May 21st from 6 to 9 p.m. And it is downtown Springfield at the old Louisville Store building and 101 West Main Street, cross Main Street, will be closed off and inside the Louisville Store building. We have grown yearly from 600 to 750 people. And you must be 21 to attend, and of course we do have to ID. So the evening will offer you music, live auction, silent auction, and you do take home your own commemorative glass. We will have a DJ this year. That will be our music. And we will have local wines, fine wines, that will be included in your ticket price. However, in our beer garden this year, we will offer domestic beer for $1 and premium beer for $3. So the beer garden will be there, but you'll need to bring some cash this year to purchase your beer.
And it's still a bargain.
Yeah, oh yes, at $1 and $3, it's a bargain.
Yeah.
And like we said, this is a fundraiser that we use for scholarships. So therefore, the reason for charging of the beer.
In the past, we've, when we first started this, 14 years ago, we were fortunate in that a lot of our wines and beers and things we could get for a nominal fee, if
Or they were donated.
or donated.
Or they were donated, yeah.
But the ABC laws have changed drastically, so that can't happen anymore. We have to purchase everything that we serve there.
Right.
So that's
So
a
we've
chunk
had to
out
be-
of our proceeds.
Right. And our expenses have just, increased through the years. And so we want to be sure that we make as much money as we can
Right.
for our scholarship
Scholarships,
programs
yes.
Right.
And,
and
as I s-
other charitable.
Right. And the proceeds do benefit our scholarship program, as Lisa and I both have referred to, and other local charitable organizations. And some of the scholarships that we have funded are a non-traditional, which could be like one of the three of us that want to go back to school, even for a certificate. And we run a scholarship where you can have an application, apply for it, and then you're chosen to receive that scholarship. And it could be $500 to $1,000. It just depends on what we make through this event. And sometimes we try to offer two, and if we make a lot of money, we could offer more. But again, that can be for college, technical, trade, certificate, whatever. Then we also do a scholarship for the Distinguished Young Women, and we do that for an individual that we present during the Distinguished Young Women of Washington County. It's an after-school program where they write an essay about their experiences. Thank you. That word didn't want to come.
Well, and their involvement in the community, their
Yes.
community activism.
Yes. Right.
Because that's what we as an organization encourage.
Right, that's
is to be
actually our
involved.
traditional.
Yes, that's
This
the.
is this is actually a different scholarship.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the.
This is for Distinguished Young Women separately. And then
Okay.
the third one is a traditional, where they do write an essay about their involvement in the community.
Okay.
It is kind of confusing because we try to do three different sets of scholarships. So that is where the proceeds go as far as scholarships are involved. And we can do anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 to $8,000. It just depends on our proceeds from the event. Then in other local charities that we have supported are Caring Place, House of Hope, Washington County Girls Softball Team, the Red Cross, Relay for Life, St. Catherine's, St. Dominic's, all organizations that are local that help benefit women and young girls in some way. The next thing I'm going to move on to is where can you get your tickets? This year you can purchase at Hardin's Jewelry, Sale with Hale, Realty and Auction in Springfield, the Opera House in Springfield, Lincoln National Bank in Bardstown, Lebanon Health and Fitness. And I am forgetting someone, I think. I think that's everyone. And if you have questions
and
or
tickets are this year.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Tickets are the same as last year, $25 in advance and $30 at the door.
We also are accepting sponsorships too.
Yes.
Those start at $100, and you get 2 tickets for that, and you're also listed in our program. The next one is for $275, and you get 6 tickets on that one, and you can get part of a table reserve.
Reserve table, yes.
And then our biggest sponsorship, which we have quite a few already, Springfield State Bank is one that has sponsored a
Hayden
full
Bridge.
table, and that one is $500, and you get
yes.
10 tickets with that.
Yes.
And we get a lot of contributions from this community, but we get tickets to UK games a lot of times. There's a lot of
You mean
great
our auction
items that we
items.
get
Yeah.
for
I was
auction
gonna try to
items
get
too.
into that, yes.
Yeah.
one of the things I was going to say that we didn't talk about is we will have appetizers that we will offer in addition to the beer garden and the wines, and that will be served. Some of the wines that we're offering are Horseshoe Bend, McIntyre's, Spring Hill Winery, Forest Edge, Whitemeyer, and we will have some new ones this year. The auction items that you all started talking about, we do have some original paintings, we have a wool rug, we have an antique table, we have theater tickets, we have bourbon, we have golf, we have some hair products, we have some fitness and tanning product packages. The list just goes on, and a lot of those are still coming in because it is early for that at this time, but we will have
well, it's not so early anymore. It's less than a month. Less than a month.
But true, but I mean, a lot of people, I'm receiving donations daily. And speaking of that, if you wish to make a donation, you can see any of us, but we'll pick up your donation. You can call me at 859-481-4572. And like Lisa said, I am Jenny White-Shatsky. I'm chairing, and either Kim or Lisa. Lisa's usually my partner in crime. She helps me a lot and is usually like the co-chair. So either one of us would be glad to pick up
anything or take your sponsorship donation.
Yes.
And also because you have Carolyn Harden right at Harden's Jewelry,
Can drop
and
off.
then Alicia Hale at Hale Realty, an auction. You know, oftentimes, I mean, people will just stop in there and say, you know, I'd like to donate this, or I'd like to be a sponsor, and they can take it right then and there.
They'll drop it off there. A lot of times people do leave it at Hardin's or Sell with Hale, or even at the courthouse they drop them off. I mean, they're dropped off all over, so any of those people can.
Well, we have members all over town,
Yes, we
and all our a lot of our members, you know, are who are working right here in town are happy to take that donation and get that to Jenny, and then you know we take it from there. So, or you know, and it's a great event, and you know, we'll still have our tent up like we normally do.
Yes.
And so we have it come rain or shine.
Yes, good point, Lisa.
In the same location, and as we've had the last few years now, and I think too, we talked about having perhaps a vendor or two that might be there to provide some to sell some food if there's.
We are working on that, but we have not had a commitment yet.
Okay.
So
okay.
It's been approached, but I have not gotten a commitment.
Well, that's okay, and if we don't, you know, because you know we want to encourage involvement in our community, and so that's why we focus on local wines.
Yes.
And that is why our businesses are so good to us, and we want to be good to them. And afterwards, most everyone, a lot of people go down to Mordecai's restaurant and have dinner, and they go to all the restaurants all over town.
Yes.
And because by that time, even though they've had some nice little tidbits and appetizers at our event, at the wine tasting, you know, you can sure.
Quite a few go to dinner at Mordecai's or Los Mariachis and many of the restaurants in the area.
Yeah. So we want to do that, and I'm sure I'd just like to say thank you to all the businesses and the sponsors, including Central Kentucky TV, Channel 6, who always is a wonderful sponsor and is very good about advertising for us.
Right. So I guess the main thing is come join us on Saturday, May 21st from 6 to 9 at the Louisville Store Building, 101 West Main Street. Tickets are $25 in advance and $30 at the door. You must be 21 and we will ID. And remember that we will have for sale in the beer garden domestic and premium beers, $1 and $3, and your wine's included in your ticket. And we just look forward to a bright, sunshiny day. Unlike
Wouldn't that
last
be
year.
nice for a
Hopefully
change,
the second
Jenny?
one in 14 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but oh my.
Last year was not kind to us.
Right.
And
But it cleared up.
yes,
It did.
It did keep some people away, I think, because they didn't think we were going to have it.
Yes.
Because of how horrible the rains were
all day.
all day. But the sun came out, and we had a
2
wonderful
hours
event.
before it, and we
Yes.
were ready to go.
Yes.
So we just
So-
quickly got the last items outside, and off we went. It's a beautiful venue. Louisville Store's such a historical place anyway, and
And we thank Ed O'Daniel, Ed and Chris O'Daniel for
O'Daniel.
that, because they always donate their building for our use, and
Right.
I don't know what we would do without them.
It takes an army of people to make this event happen.
it does. Servers alone,
Yes.
wine servers alone, is close to 70 people.
Yes. So
Yeah.
So we need your help. Need your help.
Yeah.
just need everyone to remember it is a fundraiser, and it is for scholarships for women in Washington County. And we
Yeah.
appreciate it. We appreciate what everyone does to help us.
So bring your checkbook, bring your cash, and
Donate, if you-
or donate.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, you can call any of us, Lisa Hayden, Jenny Shotsky, Kim Fritz. You can call Jenny at
859
859.
481 4572.
Or Kim at 502-460-0764.
And Lisa Hayden, 859-285-0099. And come on out and support us, and I look forward to seeing everyone.
Yes, we do.
It's going to be a great time.
It will.
Yeah. So thank you
you.
all for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.